Hello friends, in this video we will show how to get data from web service and show in Android app. For this we get the data in JSON format. This is the URL from web service where from we get the data. We call the get student. In response we get the JSON. This is the JSON. You can check validation of JSON on JSON validation online link. And this is code for 200 data is present, and this is the JSON with the student array, ref name, L name and DOB. So we will show this JSON data in Android. There is a 5 student, so 5 F name, L name and DOB. So we will show this in our Android application, and this is our student activity class. Here we will solve the data in this text view. You can later use recycle view or list view to show the data or grid view if there is image, or in recycle view use both as a list view and grid view. So in student activity, before that we see the manifest file. In manifest file we have to define this permission, internet permission, or the internet permission for the getting data from the internet of web server. And this is the main activity, this is the student activity, this is the main launcher activity. This will, and in Gradle we use the use library or Apache http.legacy to call this web service method. We should use this one. Now student activity, we use a static variable to runtime request permission. In Android 6 and above we need to use this request permission at runtime. If user allow us to use internet in the app, then we can call the method to get the web service data, otherwise app will not allow to get the data. So for this we will show the request permission dialog. This is request permission internet, we assign 1. Now we have test data, so we define the reference. So data source will be in the internet permission. Internet permission will check the internet, manifest permission to internet, student activity, manifest request internet. If is permission already granted, then we will call the assign task to get data. If it not called, then the request permission will be called. On request permission result, if is user grant the permission, then we will call the get data. If is request already called, suppose second or third time the application is run, then directly with this will be called from here. Now in get data, we will in pre-execute we will show the dialog box, progress dialog. So if you server takes time, so user will wait. We will showing the symbol of PD. Now in all web service we pass the URL of get student. This is URL we will pass. Now in response we will dismiss this PD, and the response string not equal to null, otherwise we will solve server is not responding, not equal to null. Then we call the JSON object with response string. Now we need to check what the call services can do. Now control V on this call service. Call service will call that HTTP URL connection, then HTTP response. This is duplicated. Now URL is equal to new URL, pass the URL. This URL readout timeout and connection timeout, you can change it. 6, and we pass the send content method post and text JSON. URL connection to input, then output string. From there we get output string. In output string, and we write it in a UTF-8 format in buffer writer. Now we close this function. Now we code the response code of your connection, get response code, which is rated by OK. then we read the input stream from get URL connection. So we will pass as a buffer input stream. This is input stream, we got from string, and this will buffer reader, string buffer, reader buffer reader input stream, the string line, if need line, then we will add the response headpoint line, and finally we return the response string as a string to the response string, and then we return this to the main function. We disconnect this connection from finally. If there is exception, then finally code will be executed. So this is where we call the real connection output stream for the close this output stream. Then we will get the, if we set to be your connection okay, then we call the input stream. After that we get the response string here. In response string JSON object we pass in the response object, we get the JSON object. Now if JSON object response get string from reader dot get string, here recorded 200, message is not equal to null equal to 100, you can get it with get int also 200. Then we go for the store this parsing to the array list. We declare list here. Now we initialize the string to new array list and JSON array, because we save the array response is the array object with 5 JSON object. So we pass the JSON array, then we student object to get the data in student object to assign this data to array list. Now we assign the new object in JSON object is equal to student new array get JSON object. By this way we get the object from JSON array. Now JSON object have, now we get string fname, lname, dob. This is fname, lname and dob. Now we add it to the array list, student array list. So by this way we get the data. If this code is not 200 or maybe 405 or 204, then we go get to the reader dot message. Here we did not show main message. If there is user can show message also. For that no information exists or anything else. If it is hash, this is for that. If there sometime JSON object or JSON key is not present in, so it's better to use hash. The app will not crash for that key. If there is a hash, then we will get the string and we will show that if no information or information. Now after getting data in array is not getting data, then first check the condition array is not equal to null, array size is greater than 0. Now for we will find the data with data null and fname and lname. Now let's run. So we get the data of the student, same day, kissing, ID card, all data here. So by this way you can get the data with request permission from their service to the Android application. You can show in data in recyclable. We will show in next video. Thanks.